president's health.
The White House has not been able to stymie the conversation.
Storm destruction.
Girl has certainly taken his path across West Houston.
Alec Baldwin on trial.
Baldwin was holding the gun when it fired, but maintains his innocence.
Good morning, I'm Steve Chafin. With the CBS World News Roundup, we've heard from President Biden's personal doctor amid questions over several visits by a neurologist to the White House. CBS's Nancy Cordes says it all comes as the president insists he's in the 2024 race to stay.
White House officials initially declined to say Monday why Dr. Kevin Kennard, a neurologist and Parkinson's specialist, had visited the White House 8 times in 8 months.
Has the president been treated for Parkinson's? No. Is he being treated for Parkinson's? No, he's not. Is he taking medication for Parkinson's? No.
But late last night, the president's personal doctor revealed that while Dr. Kennard was the neurological specialist that examined Biden for each of his annual physicals, President Biden has not seen a neurologist outside of his annual physical, and that Kennard sees a variety of patients and problems when visiting the White House medical unit. Several Senate Democrats said yesterday they want more time after last month's debate to see how things go for Biden.
A lot of folks are raising some questions and they need to get asked. But at the end of the day, we got to beat Donald Trump.
Congressman Adam Smith is one of the 9 House Democrats who say they've seen enough.
We would be better off with another nominee. I believe that in my heart, my soul, my brain. I'm 100% convinced of that.
Biden's opponent, Donald Trump, has been keeping a low profile without any public appearances in 11 days. He resurfaced last night in an interview with Sean Hannity on Fox News.
It looks to me like he may very well stay in. He's got an ego and he doesn't want to quit.
At least 8 deaths are blamed on Beryl, the hurricane that slammed Texas and is now a tropical depression. CBS's Janice Shamlian is in Houston.
After Beryl unleashed a barrage of severe storms in Dinland, Simpson, Texas, where the roof of the city hall was ripped off.
We have roof damage, we have ceiling tiles coming out, it's lines down, it's a mess.
A massive tree fell on Haley Laredo's home in Houston, killing her 73-year-old mother-in-law, who was in bed.
My son was screaming, Grandma, just see something, like crying and telling my husband, go check on your mom. Grandma, he said, call 911.
Down trees littered streets, from winds gusting up to 90 miles an hour and torrential rain. Power outages topped more than 2.5 million, and it could be days before it's all restored. Parts of downtown Houston flooded, and some areas saw almost 10 inches. That's more than 2 months of rainfall in one day.
Correspondent Carter Evans has the latest now on the deadly heat wave that has 140 million people under alerts from coast to coast.
Most of the western U.S. is facing excessive heat warnings, but the dangerously high temperatures extend all the way to the East Coast. It was so hot in New York City, the 3rd Avenue bridge to the Bronx expanded too much and got stuck open. And in Oregon, authorities are investigating 4 deaths they say could be related to the oppressive triple-digit temperatures.
Check in on your neighbors and your friends and your family members.
In Las Vegas, about half the patients in the burn unit at University Medical Center are being treated for pavement burns.
The pavement, 163 degrees. How long does it take for someone to get burned when the pavement's that hot?
Just a few seconds, you can get a 2nd-degree burn from that, and in a few minutes, you can get a 3rd-degree burn.
Jury selection begins today in the trial of actor Alec Baldwin. He's charged in connection with the fatal shooting on the set of the movie Rust. CBS's Elise Preston says it comes a day after a preliminary hearing.
Alec Baldwin sat with his shoulders slumped as prosecutors argue their case against him.
He knew, or should have known, of the risk when he pointed the gun at someone, cocked it, and pulled the trigger.
The 66-year-old movie star is charged with involuntary manslaughter in the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Baldwin was rehearsing a scene when the gun went off.
I take the gun out slowly, I turn to cock it just so bang, it goes, she hits the ground.
Baldwin's attorneys argue he didn't know the gun had live rounds in it, and he never actually pulled the trigger.
There is zero evidence in this case that Miss Hutchins would have died if there were a blank in that gun.
Attorney Gloria Allred, who is representing Hutchins' family in a separate civil case, says Baldwin should be held accountable for her death.
This is not just a movie, it's a workplace. And people should know that they are safe when they come on that set.
It's the Tuesday morning World News Roundup from CBS News, and it's 5 minutes.